Hello and welcome to Necto Knowledge series, where you can gain quick and easy expert tips about Panorama Necto. In this video tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a data source. For this, I log into Necto and go to the control panel. As you can notice here, the button is red, which means that I'm logged in as an admin. If I were to log in as a user, the button would have been purple. Now that I am in the control panel, I click on the data sources, which will lead to the data sources management area. On the left, I can see the data sources menu. I'll create a new simple data source on the public data sources folder, which is open by default. The following steps to create data sources apply to both public and private data source folders. When I hover my mouse pointer over the public data sources folder, a small download arrow appears. By clicking on it, a drop-down menu will show. On the menu, I have the following options: to create a new database, to make a new folder for new data sources, set permissions on the public data source folder, paste the data source once it's copied. Here I will hover over the new option and see that a new menu appears. This menu shows which type of data sources can be created. I can see that I can create data sources from analysis service, relational databases such as SQL or Oracle, Excel or CSV files, and reporting services. By clicking on the analysis service, I create a new data source. Let's call our data source as DataSource Demo and click on OK. Now I'll need to enter the parameters for connecting to our analysis server. First, I'll enter the analysis server's name and click on Connect. As you can see, it will take a few seconds to populate the databases from the analysis server. Now from the drop down, I'll go and select the database which I want to connect to. In the connection string field, you can see the connection string that Necto is using to connect to the analysis server, and you can change it if necessary by clicking on the pen icon. Once you click on the pen icon, you will receive a window in which you can modify the connection string manually or add parameters from the drop-down list after defining such in the field below the connection string field, which is this one. In parameters field, you can add additional parameters if needed. You can do that by clicking on the pen icon. Once you clicked on the pen icon, you'll receive a window in which you can add a parameter by clicking on the plus sign, or delete a parameter by clicking on the trash can sign. The parameters themselves are entered manually. That's it. Now that I have my data source ready, I can click on the save sign above to save it. On the left menu, you will see the data source I created. And when hovering the mouse button over it, you will see another menu that will allow you to perform actions on that specific data source, such as set permissions on it, cut, copy, reorder, rename, delete. Now I'm ready to start working with the new data source, either in the workboard or use it as a source to a model, both of which will be covered in the later videos. Thank you.